Hi guys, good morning. It's a very beautiful morning today, and you're welcome to my channel. Today, I just want to be talking about my 1 week experience as a poultry farmer, expectations, failures, and everything and every other thing. And today, basically, what I just want to talk about is how 1 week has been for me as a farmer. It was 7 days yesterday. Today is 8 days since the bird came to my farm, and I want to share my experience with all of you and how it's been going. Welcome to Good God Farm. Yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification bell below so you keep getting noticed when or notified when I post videos like this. And then don't forget to like these videos. Guys, I'm supposed to be doing vaccination today. I'm supposed to be vaccinating the bird against Gumboro disease. We'll talk about what the disease is later in the video, but for now, I just want to take you to the poultry house so you see how the birds are doing. They've been doing very well. They've been doing very well for that. And so we're going to go into the poultry house. I'll take measurement of the weight of the birds and then keep watching. Don't go anywhere, keep watching. Yeah, guys, I'm going to the poultry house now. Follow me, so we'll go. If you notice, they've gotten bigger and then they have their feathers. They've gotten bigger and their feathers are out. And then I don't know if you can notice something like that. Don't worry, when I go inside, I'm going to pick up one of them and then show you. You see, like this one now. See, there was no feather before in most of them, and now we have our feathers. Guys, that's very beautiful. I think they measured up to the weight they are supposed to have. I don't know if you can notice they have their feathers out, like this one. The feathers are fully grown, unlike before. Hi guys, I've done the vaccination. I've given the birds the vaccine, and I stand them for water for some hours. The minute I put the water, I don't know if you saw, they were busting the water. They tried to get all they can from the water already. So that's a way of getting all the birds to drink the vaccine, and none is left out. Guys, you're very welcome. And then I want to just tell you how 1 week as a poultry farmer has been. Basically, I've been learning. It just gives me a lot of experience, and I learned so much I have not learned. I got to understand that the things you read on books and papers and all that, and probably online, are very different from the reality. Expectations are not really, life is not actually stagnant. It's not a one figure thing. It's not a black and white. There are different shades in between that black and white. Basically, what I'm just going to be doing is to just tell you how everything has been. This is 8th day. On the first day, the birds arrived. We took care of the birds and gave them the food, gave them their medicine, and then they were fine for that first day. On the second day, that was a very, very terrible day. Terrible because I lost my birds. I lost some of them. The number was 3. I know it's small. 3 is small, but when you compare 3 to the number I'm doing 4. And then 3 is 7.5% of, I'm doing 40 rather. 3 birds is 7.5% of the total birds I have. If 7.5% die on the second day, then that's problematic. That's a problem. It wouldn't have been like that if I were doing plenty birds. I got to understand that anyway. I got to understand that the reason it was looking that way was because of the margin, the number. But still, it is a loss and it's a loss, and I count it as a loss. Totally my fault anyway, because we did not regulate the temperature very well. They were supposed to be on average between 30 to 35 degrees centigrade. But somehow we left it at 29 for my carelessness anyway. Like I said, I'm learning. And then it taught me a lesson. Now that reminds me, in doing this thing, I realized something. I made a research anyway of how to train or rear birds without having any mortality, that's to say, without anyone dying. And then I realized that from all the research, it was saying that it is almost impossible. It is very possible, but then the chances are very small. Made me to understand something about life. We are survivors. Ah, because I was thinking, nature has a way of making sure that the best people survive. Nature has a way of making sure that the strong ones are what, or the strong ones are the whatever remains, or whatever is going to survive are the strong ones. Just like the Charles Darwin's principle of survival of the fittest. We are only surviving because we are the strongest, whether you like it or not. I want to say congratulations, you are very strong. You have survived up to this moment. But for you to be watching this video, you are alive. Yes, you survived. The reason is it takes ahead, or from my research also, I found out that the main sperm has billions of cells, or billions of cells sperm. Now, just one out of that billion survives to become you and I and everybody and it. And now, from that one person survived. That shows you are a survivor. Now, a lot of people died at the infant. A lot of people died childbirth, child mortality, and all that. Sorry, not childbirth. That was a mistake. Child mortality and all that. A lot of people died, and we are still alive. That to show we are actually very strong. And I want to congratulate you for that. Thank you for being strong. You are. And then it made me to understand that life is how nature wants it to be, because nature has a way of making sure that the best people survive. And telling you now, that's enough for the second day. On the third day, I think none died. No, none died on the third day. And on the fourth day, one bird died. So that making it 10% of my capital gone, because there's nothing to sell to make profit. And then so 10% of my capital is gone. Whatever I'm getting now is going to be covering up for the lost capital and probably give me a little profit as if I get at all. And then after that day, none have died ever since then. And then I'm sure none will die again, because it has passed that infant time. Even if it's dying now, it's going to be because of sickness. And that's why I'm taking my vaccination very serious. I've been giving them drugs, antibiotics, and glucose and multivitamin. I've been giving them drugs to make sure that they are going to be fine. None will die from such things. They're only going to die from the infant mortality and weather change and things like that. We've passed that stage. When the fourth one happened, I almost gave up. Because imagine losing 10% of your capital in 4 days. That's a terrible business. See, I don't know for you, but to me, it looks like a terrible business, because how do you recover? And the profit is not even going to be, I'm not seeing a profit that is going to be more than 20% of my edition. So I don't know. I'm still trying to think of the math, but I hope I will cover up my losses. And then on the 5th day, nothing happened. 6th day, nothing happened. 7th day, we're supposed to give the vaccination on the 7th day, which was supposed to be yesterday, but somehow we didn't. I omitted. Someone was sick, and I had to take the person to the hospital. But anyway, that's a different thing. And she's fine now. Don't worry, she's fine. And then today I have done the vaccination already, and that's basically how my journey in 1 week has been. And then remember, very importantly, I'm doing the video because of all of you, because you're very strong. I appreciate all of you. I just had to, this whole thing made me to understand how life was like, made me to see how life is, and then not how life is in general, but just that particular aspect of the whole thing. And then I got to understand how strong we are to really survive all the whole nature screening and all that. Yeah, congratulations once more. And that will be all for today's video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss up on any update at all. Thank you. Peace out.